let's continue. Are you qualified to teach children who are aged somewhere between 5 and 16 years? I'm going to say yes. Okay. Do you have any sanctions or restrictions on your employment? Hello lovely family, welcome back to another video. My name is Mercy and I'm a nurse in the UK. So after my previous video about teachers being able to move to the UK from the 1st of February 2023, a lot of teachers have been reaching out to me and they've been asking me, Mercy, are there new updates for us? How do we go about the application? What is this assessment, or do we have to write exams? Like, they want to know. So in today's video, I'll be taking you through the application process. I'll be giving you a number that you can call to have a verbal comparison of your certificate to know if you meet the requirements. Okay, so watch this video through to the end to find out exactly what I'm talking about. And also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you are missing. You are missing. Kindly subscribe to the channel and do not forget to ring the notification bell, and also give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who will find this video beneficial. So stay tuned and let's get into the video.
I don't wanna see the way you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, I still spin inside your orbit. Yeah.
So first of all, what is QTS? QTS stands for Qualified Teacher Status. Now, if you had your teacher training in England, you would have been awarded a QTS, okay? But for those of us who have not had our training in England, we don't have a QTS. So from the 1st of February, they are giving just this selected few countries the opportunity to apply to TRA to get that QTS in order to be able to practice in the UK, and they will give you up to 4 years to get this QTS. Isn't that good news? Okay, so what you are going to do is you're going to have to apply to TRA, meet their criteria before they can award you this QTS. It is not an exam that you have to take, because somebody asked me, would they teach you what you have to learn before this assessment? There are 4 ways of getting this QTS. Number 1 is what I'm already talking about, which is applying straight to TRA for QTS. The second one is called the assessment only QTS. This one is for teachers who have been practicing for many years and they don't have QTS. So what they will do is they'll give you the opportunity to prove yourself. They'll send representatives to what you teach, then they'll decide if you've met the requirements, if you know how to do it well, before they can give you that QTS. The third way is to train or have your teacher training in England. And the last one is to train to get the IQTS or International QTS. So those are the 4 ways of getting QTS. However, for the purpose of today's video and for the one that concerns us is applying to TRA, and I'm going to take you through the process. So before we go into the application process, let me just remind you that in order for you to be sure that your qualifications meet the level of qualifications that they are looking for you to be able to teach in UK, you need to have your qualifications gone through by UK ENIC. Then they'll give you a certain certificate. I think it's called the certificate of comparability, I'm not sure, okay, but they'll give you a certificate to show or to prove to anyone that wants to employ you that your qualifications meet the standard of that of UK, okay. And you have to pay an amount of, I think it's 49 point change, so let's say £50, about £50 money to UK ENIC for them to be able to do the comparison for you. The number I'll be giving you in today's video, you can call it and ask them for a verbal comparison, but it is only a verbal comparison. You would only know that, oh, my qualifications meet what UK is looking for, but you don't have any certificate. So that's the downside of that, but at least you know that the documents you have meet the requirement that they are looking for. So without much ado, grab your laptop, grab your phone, grab your iPad, and let's get into the application process. You can also download or save this video for later, okay, so that you can refer to it whenever you want. So subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out. Let's go into the video. Hi guys, so what we are going to do is to go to our web searcher. I don't know what one you use, whether it's Google, Chrome, or whichever one. Go there and type www.getintoteaching. Okay, www.getintoteaching.education.gov.uk. that's the website we are looking for. Okay, so the very first suggestion is what we are going to go with. So click on the very first suggestion. So it brings you to this website. That is the Getting Into Teaching website. Over here there are suggestions for you. Is teaching right for me? Steps to become a teacher. I think this is for those that have trained in the UK, trained to be a teacher, funding, salaries, and this is what we are looking for, non-UK teachers, because of course were trained outside the UK. So if you scroll down, there are other options here. Trained to teach in England as an international student, get international qualified status. Ukrainian teachers and trainees coming to the UK and teach in England if you trained outside or overseas. So I'm going to go with that. And then what you need to start teaching, of course, you need your teaching skills and experience. You need to pass a criminal and professional safeguarding check. Please, if you have sanctions or criminal record, you are not eligible to apply. Okay, then get the right visa or status. This will be the skilled worker or applying to get a skilled worker visa. And here you have consider getting qualified teacher status. They say consider because some private schools do not, it's not compulsory to have a QTS to teach in the schools, but they may look at it to know that you are qualified to teach. Okay, so it is important that you get it, but it's not compulsory. But when you come to the UK, they'll give you up to 4 years to get that. So we are good. Let's look at apply for QTS in England. So if you click on apply, you are going to come to check your eligibility to apply for QTS in England. We are going to go to start now. Okay, so over here, have you used the service before? Of course, we've not used it before, so we are going to say no, I need to check if I can apply. Let's check if we are qualified. So in which country are you currently recognized as a teacher? I'm from Ghana, so I'm going to say Ghana. I'm going to say continue. It says you are not eligible to apply for qualified teacher status, unfortunately, but it says however the regulations are changing, which means you will be eligible to use this service from 1st February 2023. Okay, so at the moment we are not qualified. Now let's go back and choose the other option, which says yes, sign in and continue application. Enter your email address, which I'm going to do so. Continue. In which country are you currently recognized as a teacher? Already I typed Ghana, so yes, Ghana is there. So continue. Again, they are telling us that we are not eligible now. However, regulations are changing, and from 1st February 2023 we will be able to register. So now, because I want us to know what documents we are going to need in the whole application process, I'm going to lie and say I'm from one of the eligible countries right now that can apply. So let me see what I have. Yes, have you used this service before? Yes, continue. In which country are you currently recognized as a teacher? I'm going to say Switzerland because Switzerland is currently eligible to apply. I'm going to say Switzerland, and I'm going to say continue. Do you have a teaching qualification? Yes, of course I do. So yes. Do you have a university degree? So this to me in itself proves that you need to have a degree in teaching or in university or something before you can actually apply to teach in the UK. So if you are someone with diploma at the moment, please, unless your diploma is equivalent to a bachelor's degree in UK, you may not be qualified. Okay, so if you currently have a diploma, kindly start working on getting your degree. Okay, it may delay. I don't know how many years you may have to go to school to get your degree. However, this opportunity has come to stay. Okay, so start now if you haven't started yet. So let's say that yes, I do have a university degree. Let's continue. Are you qualified to teach children who are aged somewhere between 5 and 16 years? I'm going to say yes. Okay. Do you have any sanctions or restrictions on your employment record? I'll say no, because we are clean as a whistle. We don't have any criminal records or sanctions. Continue. It says you are eligible to apply for QTS in England. So preparing to apply, let's see what documents we are going to be needing. Okay, you are going to be needing proof of identity, a passport, national identity card or driving license that shows your date of birth and nationality. Okay, so you must have a passport and with lots of years on it, at least 3 years for me. Okay, proof of qualifications, yes, your certificate from the qualification that led to you being a recognized teacher. This might be your university degree or a separate qualification. Okay, then you will need a transcript. So get these documents ready, guys. Prove that you are recognized as a teacher. So over here you need to communicate with the authority and territory that recognizes you as a teacher. So whichever country you are practicing in at the moment, you may need a letter of professional standing, okay, from that authority or regulation. And for those who had their trainings in a different language, you need certified translations of your certificate. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's say apply for QTS. Okay, so it brings us to the TRA page. Okay, the TRA page. And I don't want to start application because I'm not a teacher. Okay, I just wanted to show you the procedure in doing so. But if you are a teacher and have all the qualifications that we mentioned prior to this, then you can start application. Okay, I'm sure from 1st of February, Ghana will be here, overseas trained teachers. So there we are, overseas trained teachers. Of course, you are not a robot, then you can start your application here. So let me go back and say that I do not have a university degree, okay, to prove to see whether if you have a diploma you can apply. So do you have a university degree? I'm going to say no. Continue. Are you qualified to teach children from age somewhere between 5 and 16? I'm going to say yes, because I'm a teacher, but I just don't have a degree. Do you have any sanctions or restrictions on your employment? I'm going to say no. Okay, it says you are not eligible. Okay, you do not have a degree. As teaching in England is a graduate profession, you must have an undergraduate degree. So this is your sign to start preparing, okay, to get your degree if you don't already have. All right, so this is basically the process on starting your application. A lot of people have been asking me, Mercy, how do I start the application? How do I start the application? The application, you are not eligible until the 1st of February 2023, okay? But once they open applications, this is the procedure or process that you must go through. I'll link all the important links, like I said, in the description box below, guys. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, because all updates I'll be bringing on this channel. This channel is for nurses and teachers basically, so I'll be bringing all updates over here. And let me tell you guys, if you have a degree or a diploma or any other certificate and you want to find out if that certificate qualifies, okay, like I mentioned earlier, this is the number that you need to ring. So ring this number and tell them that you want a verbal comparison of your certificate, a verbal comparison of your certificate, so they can give you an over the phone comparison of your certificate. Okay, they may ask you a few questions first, or you can go through the internet part over here, get help and support. Okay, you can go through here as well, and then you can live chat and so, or even call them. Okay, so they will give you a verbal comparison. However, if you want a paper, like a letter, a official form that says that you qualify, you may have to apply to UK ENIC. And it's important that you apply to UK ENIC if you want that particular form, because when you're applying for jobs, certain employers may ask to see that you qualify, or like your qualifications meet the standard. So if you have that UK ENIC certificate and you prove it, like you add it to your application, it shows them that you have met the qualifications or the equivalent of what they are looking for. Apart from that, if you are applying for a job and they don't ask you for those ones, there's no need to apply for UK ENIC. You can just get a verbal comparison over the phone from getting into teaching, and you are good to go. You know that you've met the equivalent already. But just to be on the safer side, just to prove that you have met the equivalent form and getting a certificate to prove that, you can apply to UK ENIC. All right, guys, so that is how we go about the application process. So come first, February 2023. That is how you're going to be doing the application. So do you meet the requirements, or do you have to do something to be able to meet the requirements? I'll advise you to start now. Okay, start now, because like I said in my previous video, the more time elapses, the more the requirements are going to become more stringent. So start your process now, start preparing now, no more delay. Start now. After watching today's video, start now. If you have any other question, comment them in the comment section and I'll reply them for you. Also, I'll leave all the important links in the description box, including a link to my Telegram page. Join the page. Okay, so let's get interactive. Let's talk to one another. There are nurses on the page, there are teachers on the page. Okay, let's get interactive. See you there, and thank you very much for watching my video. I'm going to see you in my next video because you subscribe, right? See you in my next video.